Unboxing time. I have a pretty stacked unboxing from Tyler at Exquisite Timepieces. Of course, they sent over a few watches in this case, which they have there. An MRG, and he sent the full packaging, so I can show you how the MRG watches show up. They show up in these really nice piano black boxes. And then we have inside here the MRG 2100 series. You guys know I'm already a fan of Gshock and MRG. I have the MRG Square. I have yet to really mess around with one of these guys though, the 2100 series. I know somebody that owns one. He posts up wrist checks all the time, but check out that dial. So yeah, for most people, the MRG series is just bonkers. Price-wise, for some, it's hard to grasp because this is like $3,800. But it's the extreme. Everything they do is the extreme. The materials, the construction, the attention to detail, all of that is just going to be on the extreme level. So there's that guy. Next up, I had to be careful with this one because it was kind of loose in there. The clasp is like kind of separate, but this is a brand that I don't know anything about yet. The Satory Billard. Very fancy looking case back. And a crazy looking dial. So excited to check that one out and learn a little bit on that one. And also in here we have another Fears watch. So we have this guy here. White dial with skeleton hands. Yeah, those are skeleton, right? It's hard to tell. It's kind of early in the morning for me. Yeah, skeleton and blued. Kind of an enamel dial look to it, the way it's sunken down in. Still has a protective coating on there, but really starting to like those Fears. And then check this out. Didn't even know this was a thing, but this watch here is a King Seiko. And this thing has some heft to it, but wow, what a beautiful looking watch. Design. The heft on this is crazy. Butterfly clasp, not a huge fan of that. You guys know that, but quick look at that movement. Beautiful finishing on that thing. So this is going to be a nicer, higher end watch. $3,300 is the price tag on that thing. Again, snapshot in time. This last one is going to be difficult to do now that I just put all these watches in my way. But the Tom Christopher and IKEpOD art series. So it's in this huge box. Maybe I move these out of the way so I can actually show this. So it has a certificate, and then it has, I believe, 3 watches in here. Please push here to open the pod. So this is the dual pod. This is way too much unboxing. Okay, so here's one packed in here. And that is crazy dial. And I'm assuming maybe these are individually hand done. I don't know. But I've done video on these watches before, not this series, but the IKEpOD, and I do know they are yeah, making a huge mess here. I don't know that I'm gonna get all 3 of them open, but I'll do a video on all 3 of them, obviously. Let's see, yeah, it comes up this way. But look at the artwork on that thing. So if you're into these art style watches, Exquisite Timepieces has them, as well as they're an authorized dealer for over 60 brands. I'll put a link in the description, as well as direct contact information to get a hold of Tyler. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.